Guys, they said Kabiesi's attitude towards these women have humbled them to the cure. As in, they did not see this coming, seriously. Even to the point that almighty Oletik, the Oletik that is Kabiesi's favorite, who later turned a woman on her own because she's now always on her own. She doesn't even care about anybody or anything. They said this whole situation have also humbled her to the point that she is now looking for solution, my people. Remember that before now, there was a time that Oletik is always bragging of being Kabiesi's favorite. And the part that whenever I remember it, I will be laughing happens to be when they say she was pregnant. During that time, we had a rumor that she was pregnant. She used to say that her own child will be greater than Tadenikawo. That Queen Naomi have only one, that she's going to have two. You know, that kind of thing. And when that happens, she will be the most talked about. She will be the most cherished. As in, Kabiyesi will regard her better than other wives, including Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. You know, she never know that having twins is never going to change what Kabiyesi feels for Queen Naomi. And it is never going to change Kabiyesi in any way. Because Kabiyesi have children already, even before the arrival of the twins. Prince Tadenikawo is there. Princess Adeola is there. Princess Adewamiwa is there. So with all these children, why would the twins make Kabiyesi to choose you over other women? Huh? So my people, unfortunately, things did not work out the way she expected it. It was below her expectations. Let me put it that way. Yes. Because the manner in which they welcome her back into the palace have shown her that what she expected is not what she is getting. And it did not change when she returned back to the palace. Ever since she returned back to the palace, it has been from one story to the other, from one tears to the other, even to the point that Kabiyesi, at some point, they said Kabiyesi started dating her best friend, Christiana. And that pushed her far, far away from the king, the more, you know. So right now they said Kabiyesi is only seeing Dr. Elizabeth, you know, everywhere he goes now is all about Dr. Elizabeth. Even right there in the palace, Dr. Elizabeth is the only one that keeps him company whenever he is not out. And maybe Oletik thinks this is happening because of Dr. Elizabeth's relationship with Queen Naomi. Because if you are following this gist very well, ever since Dr. Elizabeth enters that palace, there have never been a day we got an information that he is having disagreement or problem with Queen Naomi. Instead, she have been the one pushing Kabiyesi to go for Queen Naomi, since Queen Naomi's presence will make Kabiyesi happy. So maybe Oletik thinks that if Oletik, will be in a good relationship with Queen Naomi, it will make Kabiyesi to be bringing her closer, or it will make Kabiyesi to, see her the way he used to see her before now. So, as I said, Oletik now went to Dr. Elizabeth. When she got to Dr. Elizabeth was surprised because Oletik likes to be on her own. She doesn't want to keep friends with anybody. They say she doesn't even talk to any of them. The only thing that binds them is good morning, good afternoon. That's all. Maybe, or when they have a meeting. Apart from that meeting or anything, she's always on her own. You can see it for yourself. So they said Dr. Elizabeth was surprised seeing Oletik visiting her in her chambers. And she welcomed her very well, because Dr. Elizabeth on her own is not as if she is that accommodating. But she's always, if you come to her, she will welcome you. That is the type of a person that she is, but she doesn't go to you. especially when they are ganging up against her too, because they said they are also ganging up against her because of the fact that she doesn't support their fight against Queen Naomi's return. So when Oletik comes to her, she was surprised. Then Dr. Elizabeth, they said that Oletik started by telling her that she have seen that she is now their husband's favorite. Ha. They said Dr. Elizabeth was like, where are you coming from? I don't understand. How? She said, it is clear now. They said the king is avoiding her because she is still breastfeeding. This, that. But when she look at it critically, she find out that that might not be necessarily the main issue here. That it is because of your relationship with Queen Naomi. That is why the king sees you as the best. And for that reason, she have come to speak with you so that you will reunite, will talk to Queen Naomi on her behalf, that they are not enemies. They are not enemies. And she too have seen what Dr. Elizabeth saw, that Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi so dearly. And for that reason, she is ready to accept Queen Naomi, support their reunion. That I know, hey, Dr. Elizabeth was like, is it the same person that you told me that instead of me to concentrate on having my own baby, I am here supporting another woman who will not even recognize me or accept me when she comes back? Because there was a time, remember that period they said Dr. Elizabeth was having miscarriages. They said Oletik mocked her then, telling her that instead of you to go and find a way to have your own child for the king, you are here supporting Queen Naomi. That when Queen Naomi returns back to this palace, that she will shift you aside, that you will not even see Kabiyesi again, not to talk of coming closer. That was what they said Oletik told Dr. Elizabeth during that period. And they said Dr. Elizabeth reminded her of that when she comes back, demanding that Dr. Lizzy should talk to Queen Naomi on her behalf, if that is the way to get to Kabiyesi. By people they said Oletik told her that that was in the past, that she have realized her mistake. She have seen that for her to survive in this palace and enjoy the palace, she will have to join the moving train. And now that Kabiyesi already know who is for him and who is not for him, that she doesn't want to be having anything to do with this other Oloris again and all of that. They said Dr. Elizabeth was surprised though. Whether she's going to talk to Queen Naomi on Oletik's behalf is something that we do not know. If she's not going to talk to her, we do not know. But they said she was highly surprised to hear that from her. Man, the thing done the enter am o. So anything she can do to have her husband back or get closer to her husband, she will do it. Anyway, guys, that is what we're hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.